In this video, I'll be explaining and demonstrating the menu system, and in doing so we'll be looking at product categories too. So just to look at the front end briefly, we can see that the products are arranged in a hierarchical order in nested categories. So we have stationery, cards, and then we have birthday cards. So if we're adding a new product or a new range of products, we may wish to add a category. So if we go to Products, Categories, and then what we're going to do for the purposes of demonstrations, we're going to add a new product category under cards here called Test. So let's call it Test, and the slug will be Test, and the slug is just what appears here in the address bar here, and that needs to be lowercase, and if you want to use two words you could hyphenate like that. You don't want to have any spaces in the slug. And then this bit is quite important, the parent category. So as we were saying, we want this to appear under stationery, and we want it to appear under cards. So you can see these categories here are nested or indented. So under stationery, we can scroll down to cards, and that's going to be our parent category. We don't need a description. We can ignore the wholesaler customer item here, and simply add new product category. And there's our new product category. Now, these lines here show how they're nested. At the moment, the test doesn't appear to be nested, but that's simply because a new category just appears at the top of the page. So if we refresh the page, the new category should be in its proper place. Now there's 110 items, 110 categories, believe it or not, and if you find it hard to find the category you're looking for, if you want to have a look at it or edit it, you can just go through the pages like this, or you can use a search facility. So I can search for test, and there we can find it if we needed to edit it. I'm going to refresh the page again. I just need to delete that and then refresh. Let's try going to products, categories. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how this nesting works, just so you have a good overview. There we have cards, and there we have our new test category. And there's all the other ones that we have in that category. So that's adding a category. So we want to add a new menu item so people can find that product, all the products in that category, and we're going to put it here. It should appear automatically in this menu once we've added it. There we are, there's test. But of course there's no products in that category yet. But we'd like to add it to the mega menu, and that's what I'm going to show you next. So there are two parts to the menus. The first part is found here, Appearance Menus. And this, in a way, is the core menu editing part of WordPress. Now, you'll see at the top it says select a menu to edit, and there's lots of different menus. But you can see, just by looking at that, how this works. Here are top level categories, and then there are second level categories. So let's edit the stationary cards menu, because this is where we want to have test. So I'm going to click on select. And then you can see the menu items here that exactly reflect the menu items here. So we need to find the test product category and add it to this menu. So you can see on this left-hand side we have product categories, and so on. These are the different types of menu that you can add. As I say, we want to add product categories, and we're going to search for our new test category. And there it is right at the bottom. So we select that and click on Add to Menu. And then this, as you can see, has been added to the menu. If you wanted it in a different place, you can drag it and move it to a different place, but for now we'll just leave it there at the bottom. And then we click on Save Menu. And then if we go to the front end and check that it's appeared, there it is in the mega menu at the bottom, and as we saw before, it's already in this left-hand menu. If you can't see it in the mega menu initially, you may just need to refresh the page like so, and then check that it's there. So the next thing we need to do, or the next thing I'd like to show you, is how to grey out these one of these menu items in the mega menu if that item isn't available. And it'll also show you how to administer the mega menu section. So to do this, we go to a different area of the back end. We need to go to Appearance and Customize rather than Menus. So we're customizing them, basically customizing the menus. And in this new interface, we need to go down to Menus. And again, this shows you a list of all the available menu items. But the one that we need to concern ourselves with, the one that is control of the mega menus, is main navigation here. So we click on that. These symbols here indicate that the menu items are mega menus. And we've been working on the stationery section. So let's click on that. And here we see another button, Mega Menu, and these items here represent the different columns of the main Mega Menu. This is just to demonstrate the structure and how this system works. Now, we'd like to grey out the test category because there aren't any products in that category yet. So to do this, let's close the stationary mega menu for a moment. And let's go back to the main menus. And let's select stationary cards. And here you can see the individual product categories itemized here. And if we want this to be grayed out, there's a CSS class that we can add, and it's called grayed out, I think. So Christmas is one that's grayed out. Let's navigate to that one. And you can see there's the CSS class, grade it's called. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to test, and I'm going to paste the class in there. And then save and publish. Then if we go back to the front end, let's refresh the page first. That'll load the new CSS into the page. And there you can see it's been grayed out and you can't click on it. So that's an overview of the menus. Hopefully it's all very clear. It seems very complicated to begin with, but you will eventually find your way around.